Good evening, everybody. Don't expect Liz to amplify. This is for the video. It's my pleasure. My name is Jim Freivogel, and I'm privileged to be the President and CEO of MacDonald Training Center. It's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you here tonight in our first annual Business Partner Appreciation Night. And all of those of you who are business partners, thank you very much, and please give yourself a hand. We appreciate it. And I cannot begin to express how important you are to MacDonald Training Center, our mission, and the people we serve. And many of you are new to organizations such as ours, so let me give you a little bit of background. Most organizations like ours, in fact, MacDonald Training Center was the same. About 10 years ago, we were a sheltered workshop. The people we serve, people with developmental disabilities, did simple, repetitive tasks like sorting coat hangers and the like, putting fairy dust into small packages and putting staples on them and that sort of thing. We try to avoid, and a sheltered workshop is just that. You shelter people with disabilities. You want to make sure they don't get hurt, they come here safe, they go home safe, and they're no better for the wear. Well, the fact is that did not help the people we serve. And about 8 years ago, we decided to change that dynamic, and we created a business enterprise team, and we hired people that knew business but not know disabilities. And we sent them out to get contracts, to change the dynamics for people with developmental disabilities, to change their opportunities for life so that they can learn the skills they need so that they get real jobs and have real careers and have real life in the community. And that's what that team did, and that's why you're here this evening. So I want to thank you very much for everything you do for the people we serve, because now, instead of doing simple repetitive tasks, I'll give you one example. We've had the SunPass contract now for nearly 6 years. When it first started, we had 80 people with our team members helping them doing SunPass at a cost of $1.34 a unit to the taxpayers of the state of Florida. Now, 6 years later, 13 people do the same amount of work, all individuals with developmental disabilities. The cost of that unit is $1.02, and we reduce the amount of plastic by 85%. That'll give you an idea of how we change in an organization. And you're not only helping the people we serve, but right now other organizations are making appointments, making arrangements to come and find out what we're doing here and why we're changing services for people with disabilities. Because in Oregon, a couple months ago, they passed a law eliminating all sheltered workshops. And we anticipate that spreading across the nation, so other organizations are panicked, but we're not. And we're not because of our involvement with you. So in the past, we used to do business like this, and now we do business like this, and we appreciate everything you do for us. So thank you very much. Now we're going to go out, we're going to have a ribbon cutting. We have a brand new contract with a company called CareCure, and we had to develop a brand new controlled environment room for this particular contract. And to us, it's extremely exciting because it takes us to a different level, and it opens up new avenues for revenue for us. And by the way, not are you helping train the people we serve to get real jobs, but the fact is a lot of the revenue that comes in is offsetting the enormous cuts we get from the state of Florida. So because of that, we're still a healthy, stable organization. So if you will, I'll be leading you out of here, and Mayor Buckhorn and I lead you out. And Mayor, thank you for coming to do the ribbon cutting tonight. Thank you for making the transition appropriately. So before I turn this over to Mayor Buckhorn, I'd like to thank some people who have made this possible. Gary and Melody Johnson, if you would put up your hands there, please. It was their donation that made this room possible. And originally I wanted to name it the Johnson & Johnson room, but our attorney for some reason had some problem with that. I don't know why. Yeah, that would be a problem. So now it's just the controlled environment room, but we do have a plaque back here honoring the two of you, so thank you very much. I also thank the individual from K-Tech, excuse me, K-Tech, thank you very much. They did a lot of in-kind services because we had to do a lot of rewiring and everything for this room, specialized, so thank you very much, Kurt. I appreciate it. Okay, and West Shore Alliance, all our friends from West Shore Alliance. West Shore Alliance has been an incredible partner with us. If you were just in that beautiful art gallery, the leadership class of 2011 donated that gallery. They raised $52,000 for that gallery. And that's just part of it. Our music room, the class of 2009 did the music room. The class of 2006 did our sensory room for people with extreme challenges. So they're incredible partners, and a lot of members of West Shore Alliance we also do business with. And also United Way Suncoast. Cara, are you here? There's Cara back there. They provided the original grants that created the business enterprise team because we needed venture capital to go out there and get this done. And year after year after year, they gave us grants, and it was allowed us to grow and become more self-sufficient. So now we are less dependent on government, and the people we serve are less dependent on us. And Mayor Buckhorn, I was privileged to be at your State of the City address, I believe it was March 26th, downtown at the Crest Building.
Could have been.
And at that time, you spoke about local collaboration and local innovation, and that's exactly what you're finding here. And when you said that, I thought, hey, this is a perfect combination. So now it's my privilege to turn this over to you, and when you want the sharp object, just let me know, and I will give it to you.
All right. I don't know why we keep handing this back and forth. It's not like it's amplifying or anything. Yeah, hold on to this here. Are you okay, Frank, with that? I'll take it. Here, let me have him, Jim. Okay. First of all, to all of you, thank you. I go back with this institution to the days of Chela Huerta. And so it's really nice to see how this has grown and taken on a life of its own. Under your leadership, Jim, it's been just tremendous. And to all of you, my neighbors included on Davis Island, thank you for the wonderful donation to make this happen. I cut a lot of ribbons. I do. I mean, this city has come alive in ways that you can't even imagine. And usually when I cut ribbons, it's indicative of a business that's growing or new jobs are being created. Very rarely do I get to cut ribbons on places that are going to change lives. And that is exactly what you are doing right here. Your donations to make this happen, the partnership with the private sector, moving folks from dependency to real work in a real business relationship and giving them hope and giving them an opportunity for a better life and, more importantly, a career. And this is not just make work. This is not just repetitive work. This is a real career that the clients of McDonald's are going to benefit from for decades to come. And so as a community, it really warms my heart to know that all of you care enough and believe in something bigger than just yourselves. Whether you've been touched by this or whether you know that it's the right thing to do, you are making a difference. So when we cut this ribbon, I want you all to know that you are touching people's lives in ways that you can't even imagine. And that is exciting, and that's what makes this city so special, and that's why certainly I am so proud of what McDonald's Training Center does, and there's going to be a lot more to come out of this organization as we really start to transition your clients to real productive employment and real productive careers, and you really give them a sense of destiny, you give them a sense of self-worth. It makes a difference in their lives in ways that I couldn't even imagine. This is a big one. This is a good one. Congratulations. You guys made this happen. All right, you guys ready? Let's count down to 3. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. You've done this before.
And from the entire board of directors here at the MacDonald Training Center and the entire business committee, I just wanted to thank each one of you here for all of your help, your partnership. We couldn't have done all of this without you. And it's such an accomplishment just looking what everyone has done. And I was involved since the very beginning when we first put the business committee together. And it just makes me so proud. We did the ribbon cutting tonight, all of our business partners here, and we really just wanted to thank each one of you. All of us here on the business committee, I wanted to take a minute to introduce all of us. We're business leaders, entrepreneurs here in the community. So let me spend a minute and introduce everyone. My name again is Rachel Canner Fogarty, and I own a small business here in Tampa. This here is Jerry Fogarty. He works with the Bank of Tampa, and as well as Eric Castillo. He is with Microsoft. Not here tonight is Paul Flynn. He is a retired CPA. And we couldn't do this without all of the help and support from all of you and also our business community. We just wanted to really thank everyone here.